Hello, everybody.
Hi. Hello. Hi.
Woohoo! Yippee! Woohoo!
I'm eepy today.
Let's go over here. Oh, Rashba, where y'all go? There you are. Hi, I'm Eepy today.
So I have finally started making my way through my watch list, which is about 50 movies and TV shows, and first up was the 2004 Van Helsing movie with Hugh Jackman. I liked it, solid 7 out of 10, and so next up is The Last of Us show. Oh fuck.
Good luck. Should be good on audio. Wait, hang on. I forgot Tamagotchi Ray. For gore. No, don't put it down here. There's gonna be a mini me in a second. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now we're good. I knew something was missing. Something was missing also. Come here. Come closer. Thank you. Thank you. Dear God, it's multiply. Oh, there we are. I'm very eepy today. I got up early, and I picked strawberries. Today. I have taken my meds. I did take them. I ate a few of the strawberries, but I picked ones that weren't quite ripe yet, so that they wouldn't go bad too fast. But now they're a little tart. Remember the movie Echo? Mm-mm. I also don't know a lot of movies. I'm not smart with movies. So welcome in. Welcome in. I did have fun. Yeah, I picked strawberries with my mom, and then we had lunch at my favorite spot, and then we bought me new shoes, which I desperately needed. I got new shoes and new shorts. I'm very eepy. I got home and just lay down.
Fun boss sneak the strawberry. I saw him sneak it last night.
That would have been very difficult, considering I had not picked them yet. So he would have had to like snuck out to the farm we went to and eaten them all. I'm not sorry. Maybe like, oh, she's just like me for real. I'm smart, but I'm not. If it's not a subject that I've hyper focused on, I probably do not know much about it. Or school. I don't remember much of school, but I was a smart school kid. I was an anxious little school child. I'm smart, but not sharp. No, I get that, yeah. That's fair. But yeah, like, I know a lot of things about some topics, but I do not have a lot of general knowledge, you know? I'm good at math. I liked math, especially algebra. Algebra was not algebra. Yes, algebra. Algebra is the one where you solve for letters, not geometry. I hate geometry. He's not good at knowing, but not good at learning. Tell us the entire lore of Kingdom Hearts. I could. Hearts. Dark, nice. Very annoying. There you go. Yeah. I really liked algebra because in my brain, it was like a puzzle. Like solving a puzzle. Like it was like a brain teaser, and I was like, I like those. Yeah. And so I was very excited about it. Also, hi, Mai. Hello.
I just asked.
I think it's also because I struggle with like visualization, so trying to figure out like shapes of things and sizes of shapes, I'm like, oh. I like his letters, I don't know. I did not like trig, but I liked it better than general geometry. I don't like proofs. And we had proofs in my geometry class. I had to do proofs in computer science too, because I went to school for computer science for multiple years. But I don't like proofs. The Pythagorean theorem? Yeah, that's fine. A squared plus b squared equals c squared, that's fine. But trig is more complex than that, usually. But I didn't mind trig, I just didn't like trig. Studying computer science in university is basically fancy maths, yes, correct. I don't do well numbers, but I'm good with words, language. I also do like to write. Pre-calc is dumb. I didn't mind calc because calc was just kind of in my brain like advanced algebra, but it was complicated.
So I draw silly guys professionally. BK, is that too much effort?
No, it's okay. I start earlier streams on Wednesdays. I just do later nights on Tuesdays for people who can't make Wednesdays. I try to have streams for different time zones. Go eat well. Take care. And sine and cosine in expressions in my DaVinci Resolve stuff. Ooh, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah, I was out and about today, and my brain's just like, nap time now. I'm like, no, art time. My brain's like,
Nap time.
like art time.
Nap time.
I did things today, yeah. I went outside in the sun. And you know what they say about the sun? The sun is a deadly laser. Especially when you live in Texas. I love nap time. I take naps, or at least like lay down times, pretty frequently. Sometimes if I'm like, I just want to lay down, but I want to take a nap, me and my friend have started calling that horizontal time. And horizontal time is surprisingly important because basically it's lay in a dark room for a little bit, and it helps a lot when you start getting overstimulated. Very good.
Pain 38, yeah, 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 pain 38, yep.
Yep. Thank you so much, Painted, for the 7 whole heckin' months. That's so kind of you. Thank you. You'll be out today, Ray. Bun in the city. I don't care if it's in the middle of a college essay. It's nap time.
39 yippee greater than.
It's Canada, the sun is a laser! Yeah. Rain. Do y'all remember that I broke my laptop late last year? Y'all remember that? I think it was late. It was like November? Something like that? I broke my laptop? Why didn't that work? Ishing? Hello? Hello? Hang on. Hold.
Owie.
Okay. I've re-authenticated phishing. You should be good now? As a child, a laptop and chocolate milk? Oh no! Killed a pretty Nesquik.
You know Ray Spark is such a cool little guy.
Thank you, Eyes. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, it's only a month or two. No, that's fair. But yeah, I broke my laptop a little while ago, which it took me forever to actually, it was a MacBook. that I got from a previous job because it was my work computer, and they laid me off because they basically like laid off half the company. And they were like, you wanna just like keep it or something? And I went, sure. They're like, if you wipe all the like company stuff off of it, you can keep it. And I went, cool. And so then I, you know, wiped the laptop and kept it for free. But because of that, I didn't have any kind of like, you know, protection on it or anything. And rip. Ripperoni. And I used that laptop a lot. I would like lay on the couch and watch videos, but I also used it for programming in my free time because I wrote my own website and I really want to rewrite my own website, and trying to program on my desktop it wasn't happening. It was not happening. My brain was like, no, desktop is for play and stream time, not programmer time. No. If my PC's without any antivirus for 10+ years, you're braver than I. You're braver than I. I was the kid that got so many viruses on the family computer growing up. That would be an interesting concept for like a variant of me after debut, obviously, but virus Ray or infected Ray. But anyway, so I broke that laptop, and it took me forever to actually bring it into the Apple store, cause Spoon, sorry, the birds are like screaming outside.
Hello.
Bugs tower, hi down. And so I finally took it in. I finally took it into the Apple store. I had to make an appointment because they were too busy otherwise. And then they're like, hi, what's wrong? And I'm like, the screen is broken. But because of the way that MacBooks make their screens, where they just glue them, essentially, to the lid, if you break the screen, they gotta do like a whole new top part of the laptop. So they're like, hi, that'll be like $700 to fix the screen. And I'm like, cool. And they're like, and then if anything else goes wrong, tough shit. If anything else breaks, sorry. Yeah. So I was like, So, and then the guy was like, you should really buy a new laptop. You could go buy a new MacBook. And I think, you know, he was trying to upsell
squawk,
me.
caw, caw, chirp.
Yeah, that's the birds outside. And so I was left to kind of sit and think about it. I was like, So I did some research. And there's this company called Framework, which do laptops where everything is completely replaceable. And some of the parts you can even just use like normal computer parts that you just slot in instead of like, you know, proprietary shit. So you can like open it up and replace something if it starts being bad. It's called Framework. And so I looked into it, and you can get a pre-built laptop, but you can also get like a build your own laptop where you can like say, okay, include this, include that, don't include those, I'll buy them from somewhere else. And I ordered one, and it shipped. And I'm excited. But, you know, it was still kind of expensive. Obviously, it was more expensive than the $700 to fix the screen, but, DIY, yeah. But yeah, I'll let you guys know how it goes. Can they have a toaster oven to one? I don't think so. They do have USB-C slots that you can change into whatever kind of thing you want. But... Ooh, I'm But yeah, my partner had been doing research into laptops and he was like, you should get a framework. You should get a framework. You should get a framework. And so I went, okay, I'll look it up. So I looked it up and I ordered one and it just shipped today. And I got a few other computer parts that were just like cheaper elsewhere from elsewhere. And so the entire goddamn laptop, instead of being like $1,500, $1,800, $2,000 for the kind of power I was looking for, it was $1,200. I just gotta put it together when it gets here. I think that's pretty cool. And if anything breaks, I can fix it. Easy. Instead of having to pay Apple $700 for them to maybe fix my laptop. Like, it was obviously still expensive, but like, it was like $700 to replace the screen or buy a new computer for at least $1,800 to $100. And so I was like, and then I found that one. I was like, cool, that works. That's enough that's low enough I'm willing to snatch that up. And it's gonna have a 2 terabyte hard drive. It's 2 terabyte solid state hard drive. It was real cheap on Amazon. Adulting is very stinky. It's so stinky. I don't like being old. I don't remember what I was thinking about. I got up this morning. Yeah, 2 terabyte hard drive. I'm so excited. And it was like a couple dollars more than the 1 terabyte hard drive on Amazon. So I was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, give me that. Whereas like if I wanted to get memory through like framework, it was more expensive. That's fake. No taxes, no worries, just tube. Snakes have such uwu mouths, and it's very cute. I'm having a lot of fun just chatting. I should draw. I should draw. I want to work on commissions, but we'll see how much brain I have. I might just doodle. I might just doodle on the page. Like, opening my art program. All right, we have to work. Oh yeah. Man, I've made a few like cool debut progress things, but I can't show you guys yet. I'm like, I want to finish the base of the model art so that I can like show you guys the design so that I can start showing you guys stuff. But if I show you guys stuff now, it'll leak the design. And I'm like, meh. But I made a new stinger for the new debut over the weekend. And everyone who's seen it, I said it looked really cool and really cute. And I'm like, yippee! But I can't show it because it has the new design in it. It has a new design in it! Which, if you know what that means, that obviously means that I'm in the new stinger. I know. I want to. But I'm also like, no, you should do the cool hype thing where you like don't show anything and then you get reveal stuff and everyone's like, whoa. Yeah, what I was gonna say is that snakes just have like a little, they're just like they're just like this. That's what snakes look like. They're just like little guys. They're like little dudes. Oh, look at that. That's a little dude. A little guy. Unless it's a dangerous snake. Then it has sharp edges and I'm scared of it. It's like mean. Don't worry, Ray, we'll keep it a secret like that one time we saw Peter Parker in Spider-Man after he saved us on the train and we never told Soul. Hey. Yes, full hype, please. And you guys are never required, to be here. I appreciate when you are, but... I got an idea. We should do some silly drawing thing. At least we should warm up with silly drawing things to help me feel awake and alive. I have to think of what that is. I was gonna say, like, you guys should give me something stupid to draw. And that would be funny. What if I drew my new design really badly? What if I closed my eyes and tried to draw, like, my new design? Would that be funny? Would you guys like that?
Hey Ray, wanna see a spooky creature? Search up Geoem. They're like axolotls but long and no face.
That's creepy, I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna try and draw my new design. Okay. I'm picking up my pen so much, this is a bad idea. Leg. Oh no, this is gonna look so bad. Leg. Tail. Glass. Ears. Peace. Okay, I'm looking. There I am. There you go. This is my new design, guys. This is my new design. It definitely has all the details. I definitely didn't just stop because, like, this is definitely not gonna look like anything. Please draw this, like, actually, no. I can't draw this. Give me something else to draw with my eyes closed. I'm gonna draw bun butt. I'm gonna draw bun butt. Oh, where's his body go? His feet. His tail. And then he has little arms. And he has these for eyes. I didn't even draw anything. I was selecting the wrong tool. That's how you know my eyes were really closed. Let's try that again. And his little body, little feet, his little foot, his tail. He's got little arms. There. Oh no! He's been beheaded! He's been beheaded! He's been beheaded! Give him back his head! Poor guy! A toggle that just turns me into this? I don't know how I would rig this. He's just floating away. Okay, we'll scratch. And sippy. Ooh, thank you for the poop. Welcome in. We're drawing things with my eyes closed because I'm really tired. I'm really tired. Very deep today. I don't know why I'm so tired. I just am. Okay, last thing from memory, or with my eyes closed. I'm gonna try and draw Pichu, because I know how to draw Pichu. Okay. No, actually get the pen this time. Okay. Eyes closed. There's like his cheeks. His ears. I already feel like this does not look good. Here's his eyes. And he has a little lean body, and then this tail, and then little feet. And little arms. Yep, that's Pichu! There he is! I don't know what you want. The toggle could shuffle the components. Maybe. I don't think that that's possible in VTuber Studio. There's like an effect to make your model rip itself apart, but like there's nothing to like randomize stuff. Oh no, not again. Apparently I think that their head stops right here. Over here, I don't know why. Oh no, not again. The head ran away. It ran away. Okay. I don't want to do work. My brain is not here, but I don't know what to draw. I want to draw. I don't know what to draw. I'll give me ideas. That's not weird. Like, I want to draw, but my brain is like not. My brain popped out of my skull and rolled around in the strawberry fields, which were very muddy. And then it stayed there. It was like, I want to lay in the mud. And I'm like, you're not supposed to do that. And it went, okay, I'm doing it now. Yippee! I was like, okay. I need you. Here's you guys' spoilers. New Ray. New Ray just dropped. Green is now a strawberry plant. And the strawberries were not quite ripe. They were a little tart. I haven't eaten them all. I just ate a couple and I was like, are you ripe yet? Are you ripe yet? I sent my siblings a meme and I got sent a picture of a dog. Sibling. Sibling! Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna open up Cornered's profile picture commission and work on that because I have a sketch for it. I can work on. That was it. This was me planning out the framing. I'm just gonna do like a cleaned up version of the sketch to start with. Hey, you! I have another thing I could work on, but I don't know if the person I'm working on it for would be okay with me streaming it, so I'm just not for now. I should ask, but I just go, I'm shy. I'm shy. I've also been doing a lot of work the past few days for you and me, which I can't stream because it's uni stuff. Uni debut stuff. Obviously, I can't show you guys me work stuff. And I would ask you guys, like, are you okay with me showing the design on stream? And you guys would be biased and be like, yes. Like, there's a part of me that just wants to be like, look, there's me. Okay, we're gonna work on me on stream. But I also want there to be cool things that you guys don't know about. But it's also like 4 months until debut. Assuming all goes well. Hi, Silver. Hello. 44 whole wishes. Thank you. Have a good lurk. And enjoy your fishing as always. I really don't have time to make YouTube videos right now, but there's a part of me that's like,
I want to make a YouTube video about something, but I shouldn't.
thanks. When I'm focused a lot, like this happens a lot, I just go, I stick out my tongue. It's completely subconscious. I don't like your username. Bye. I don't like your username. Made me uncomfortable. Bye. Yeah, like legitimately when I'm, well, there they go. When I draw and I'm really focused, or when I'm doing something and I'm really focused, I'm just sitting there like, you can't really tell when my head's tilted down, but I am just going.
Thank you for the boop.
Look at that pet. But also, like, just in general, VTuber Studio thinks you're closing your eyes when you're looking down, especially if you have glasses, because it just can't see your eye is, like, open. So I have to, like, keep my eyes wide open for them to not start squinting. Someone followed named, like, Footlover1986. Also, I just banned my bot. Wait. Unban my bot. Hang on. I didn't actually want to ban my bot.
Oops.
I wanted to ban the guy that followed. Okay, I'm banned. Unbanned. I've watched some of The Office. Okay, this should trigger the bot. Nope, that triggers me. Mix it up. Did you get rid of my bot? I'm sorry!
I'm not smart. I'm not smart.
Ban the correct person. Unban my bot. Yeah, I'm just eepy. I'm just eepy. Let's see, which of my commands respond with the bot? Okay, comms responds with the bot. What do I do? How do I unban my bot? How do I unban? Unban you! I don't know how to unban you! Oh, mod. Unban. Okay. Unbanned! 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 The bot should reply now. Okay. I need to... There. They're back. They're not cool. I modded them, but it's not working. I'm bad. I was doing /unban, but it wasn't working. Like, it just wasn't doing anything. I had to unban from the UI for some reason. Because I was doing /unban and it just didn't do anything. Don't know why. But I guess since I just used my commission command, my commissions are currently open. If you want anything, go check them out. So, I will be slow to reply starting this weekend. For a couple weeks, because I am basically taking a little vacation because my friend will be visiting me and I'm very excited to see them. They're lurking right now. They're probably playing Hades 2. I'm gonna say that and then they're gonna be like, actually, shut up. Oh, who's coming over? There you are. There you are, you silly guy. Then you're staying in my house. And we might do a stream together in person, but it'll just sort of depend on our spoons. On how we're feeling. And it could be just whenever, so I'm not, like, promising anything, so I'm just kind of being like, I'm taking a 2-week break. Because who knows what I'll do.
Spoons. Gotta love the spoons. Spoons.
I'm playing a lot of Roblox? Ooh, I've never played Roblox. I just never have. Spoons. Now my brain is just like, say the word spoon more. Spoon. Do y'all want some random art tips with Ray? Which is a thing I've been debating making a YouTube video about. It's like, here's 5 random art tips for beginning artists. It's fully random. They have no bearing on each other. Yes, share the knowledge. Despite, you know, taking a thing. So I guess art tip 1. If you don't know how to draw something, use a
Top
reference.
10 art tips for beginner artists. Tip number 1, sell your soul.
So
3.
real. But like, look at references and then from there, try to figure out how to break things down into shapes. And then when you've kind of practiced using a shape to break things down, it becomes sort of easier to just kind of freehand that shape. This should be the middle finger. This will be the minor finger. These fingers are not right. Another thing is that your fingers are like a this shape. So, you know, I see, including myself, a lot of people draw your fingers like in a this shape, making your index the longest, but that's just not how hands look. They look more like this. Like, this is, a lot of times when I draw hands, I kind of block out the shape that I want, and then sort of start filling in the detail from there. So like, and that'll work for like a sketch, and then if I like wanted to draw over it, I might like do a little bit more detail, like a little bump for the fingers, not make it completely even. Index is a little bit taller. You know, something like that. But another art tip that I've seen even like artists who've been doing this for a while. Tracing does help, I think, because, like, as long as you're not posting and being like, I made this, like, tracing can teach you some good, like, techniques. The way that I learned how to draw is I would look at, like, a picture I liked, and I would just try and recreate it the best I could, and then change, like, one thing about it as I got more confident. So at first I would draw, like, the same thing, and then I would change, like, the pose slightly. And then I kept doing that until eventually I could look at a reference and draw a completely different thing of the same character. But my big tip, my biggest tip that I've been doing recently is if you have, like, you know, say you have, we'll just draw me for now. Just a little guy. Quality of the drawing does not matter for this tip, so. But I need some level of stuff happening. So, okay. But, my biggest tip for any artist, probably, if you do line art, vary your line thickness. And I don't just mean like let your lines taper. Not just that, but also, like, this isn't the greatest example because it already kind of has varying line weights, from different things, but basically use line weight to help your brain understand the depth of the piece. So, like, I would thicken up, if I was, like, going into this to try and make it look nicer, I would thicken up, like, the chin, because I want to make sure that these two parts are differentiated. You can also, like, if you don't want to completely, like, have the neck be detached from the head, you can also, you know, like, erase part of it and kind of have a thicker line weight that kind of tapers into a connection. And then, like, these two pieces are separate, so you can, like, thicken up the line art here, and thicken up the line art down here so that it separates more from my shorts, stuff like that. You can thicken up the collar to be, like, separate that more from the body, stuff like that. So that's one big thing. So you can, like, you know, thicken up here, and it just kind of helps your brain process the depth of the drawing, because, you know, it's a 2D drawing, but obviously there is a 3-dimensionality to it. And so for my new lineless style, what I've been doing is like, you know, I draw over my sketch, and then anywhere that I would have thickened line art, that's where I'm adding my, like, line art, my half-lined style. I don't know why these colors, they were just the ones I randomly picked, but yeah. That's one I've been using a lot recently, but, like, you know, RuneScape. But yeah, tracing things can kind of help you figure out general shapes and stuff. The other thing that I could think about is like, yeah, I just kind of, like, draw hands now. Is Are stream avatars not letting you do things? It should be letting you do things. Oh, there you go. Well, a bunch of people won jump game now. Yeah, like if there's something specific you want to draw and things like that. I guess if you guys want another random art tip, lighting. Lighting can be hard. I'm gonna use the same drawing again. So whenever I'm thinking about shadows, and this was hard for a while, I think about trying to make sure that the lighting is consistent with itself. And I know a lot of people say avoid shading with black. I don't think that's as big of a deal as only use like air spray shadows and like softer shadows if your style is more real. And even then, like a lot of shadows in real life and highlights aren't all soft edged, like an entire piece shaded like this, even if, you know, they're following all the rules, the lighting is consistent, it's just all the same. There's kind of no dynamicism in your shadows, if that makes sense. And another thing that if you have trouble figuring out like what to do for your shadows, one thing that helped me a lot with learning where to shade is I would just fill the whole thing with shadow. And then kind of cut away the lighting, if that makes sense. And it can be a more like dynamic lighting effect, but it doesn't have to be. Oops. But yeah, I would like fill in the thing. I'll just go ahead and make this. So like I'm completely in shadow now. And so I might be like, okay, you know, from there, I'd be like, okay, if my light's coming from here, you know, like maybe this would be lit up. This would be lit up. And then you can kind of decide, you know, like how much lighting do you want to do? You know, I might say that like that much of my glasses is lit up. And then maybe this little bit of like my hair bump. You know, just kind of figure out what parts make sense for where your arrow is. I don't know if that makes sense, but, you know, you can do like a little bit over the shoulder. And this works very well if you're trying to do like a dynamically lit piece or a backlit piece. Like often, you know, there would be a tiny bit of edge lighting here. Which doesn't really translate super well. But lighting can also help you a lot with kind of achieving a bit of depth. That's fair. But this technique helped me get a lot more confident in my shading, if that makes sense. Because then once I could do this, it was a lot easier to kind of do the opposite and figure out how to shade normally. Yeah, like if your style doesn't necessarily call for all of this, you know, my recommendation with shading is generally going to be like, you know, figure out where the light wouldn't get through. And add shadow there. And if you're not sure how to pick a shadow color, generally what's worked for me in the past, so let's say I wanted, let's just drop down like a pink for this whole sketch. Joop, joop, joop. Just so that I can kind of show, like, different ways of going about shading. Womp. There we go. I'm just gonna, make it semi-transparent. You can still see the sketch. I could even put it like behind the sketch and put my shadows I'm doing in front of it. Yeah, these are my shadows. So, I'm gonna go ahead and make this fully transparent. If you go with like a black, and then like lower its opacity, that can work, but it won't necessarily look the nicest, but it's passable, especially if you're doing something kind of monochromatic like this. But my preferred way is sometimes I will take the color I'm using as a starting point, set my layer to multiply, and use that color as the shadow color. So like, for example, if this was actually a colored piece, let's say. And so let's say my hair was, instead of being pink, my hair was the brown it normally is, which I don't know which of these is my brown, so we're just gonna... That's not my brown, but you get the idea. And then my skin tone was like, actually my skin tone, which this is also not my skin tone, it's just a skin tone-ish-esque color I found. I would use, I would set this layer to multiply, and I would use the skin tone on the skin tone, and then the hair color on the hair for shadows. And then these are pretty stark shadows, so I would lower the opacity a little bit. And I find that those tend to look like really colorful shadows. Like nice looking shadows. But then if I'm like, I want to alter this color a little bit, but I'll go to my, you guys can't really see my color wheel. Let me scoot that over. I go over to my color wheel. I'm just gonna pull over here. I go over to my color wheel and I pull the shadow color this way. Darker, but also more saturated. And I tend to find that that looks really nice. And it's not a huge change on this one, but if I go to like the skin tone I was using and I pull that here, you can also maybe move the color a little, like, and I find that that tends to look pretty nice for shadows. If you don't want to shade with black. Like I said, there's nothing really wrong with shading with black. The difference would just be like, if I shade with black, obviously it's gonna look really extreme for a second. Like, it looks fine, but maybe with like the skin tone, you tend to kind of lose something compared to this. Those are my kind of shading tips. And of course we have the dramatic lighting. And sometimes even picking, like, if you don't want to use black, but you want everything to feel a little bit more consistent, you can also shade with like one color. Yeah, these are just kind of like what I like to do. So another thing that I used to do a lot is I would shade with just like red or pink. I always found that that looked kind of neat, but it doesn't always work. But yeah, if you end up wanting to do just like pick a color instead of like doing a multiply, what I do is I tend to grab the color that I want. I'll slide it a little bit down the color options. Have a good look. And then like down and inward, and then I'll pick the color that way. So same with like this hair. I'll go down and inward, pick the color that way. I might even make it a little bit more red toned or something like that. And I tend to find that that looks nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, anyway. That's my ramblings about shading. Lots of little things. I feel like I had one more thing I wanted to say.
Gotta love Ray rambling. I like to ramble.
I like to talk about things that interest me. But I feel like I had one more thing I was gonna talk about. Me for real right now, just... Oh. Loading spinner.
Yeah, generally speaking, when it comes to...
Oh, I should move the,
I called a limb, yeah!
I should move the thing back.
I had my pen in my mouth.
Yeah, generally speaking, when it comes to drawing, like, the best things you can do are experiment and don't worry too much about finding your style, because that'll kind of come in time the more you draw. And if you try to rush to finding an art style, you're gonna probably stunt your artistic growth, because you're focusing more on trying to figure out what makes your art stand out as opposed to figuring out what makes your art work. Take care, Kawa! So like, you know, that can be really important to make sure that you don't rush your steps too fast. Make sure that you know, take your time. And don't be scared to doodle. You know, draw goofy little things. Just, like, I know there's like, you know, just draw, but it's really true. Just draw. He's doing the Mario jump, I guess. He's just like, yippee, wahoo.
I love drawing goofy things.
I love drawing. Like, I'll hang out with friends and we'll be like, oh, what should we do? What should we do? And I'm like, we should play Jackbox. And like, you know, I don't want to play a drawing Jackbox game, and you always want to play drawing Jackbox games. And it's just to show off how good you are at art. And I was like, no, I just really like to draw.
I just really like drawing. I just really like drawing. I just really like to draw. I just really like drawing. I just like to draw.
Anyway, back to work. I might highlight that later. It's like Ray's drawing tips rambling, and maybe see if I could edit that down into a video.
I just really like drawing. Oh, that's me. That's me. It's true. I just really like to draw.
Yeah, when I was talking about breaking things down into shapes, like, I learned how to draw feet and shoes because of Doodle. Because Doodle explained to me how to break it down into shapes, basically. Because it was like, before I'd be like, foot, and like, that's fine, that's okay. But now, with Doodle's help, it's like, okay, here's, like, you know, the spot where it connects. Here's the heel. Here's, like, this muscle. And then you get, like, the toesies. And now it's a foot. Like, that's a properly shaped foot. And then you put, to draw shoes, you draw a foot, and you put a shoe on it. Like, it's not perfect, a perfect cheat code for drawing shoes, but like, it's pretty good. Here's my shoes. There you go, it's my shoes. Yeah, if you mostly draw faces and shoulders, these are just bigger foot, exactly. Feet, don't make me. I won't, I guess. It was relevant, I guess. I was working on my model, and I was trying to sketch it out. And so I was like, you know, sending people the like early sketch of my new model. And I just have, you know, like my shorts. But I couldn't figure, I was really struggling to draw my shoes. So they were just feet. So I was trying to figure out like, how the feet were gonna be. And so I just had feet. I sent it to like a server of friends. And one of them replied, "For free?" For free? For free? And then I posted a screenshot of my feet with like blacked out on Twitter. So that was funny. I was gonna say another drawing thing. I forgot it again. Anyway. Yeah, like, I got good at drawing because I had fun drawing. I did not have fun drawing because I was good at drawing. I was not. I remember showing my brother a sketch I made of myself going to middle school, and it was like, is that a monkey? I was like, no! It's me! He went, oh. I'm very brain dead today. It's good! Oh, my other recommendation. If you tend to draw, like, just, like, a head and shoulders, one way that you can sometimes, like, make that more dynamic is start with a bigger canvas or paper, you know? And sort of figure out what the rest of the body would be doing. You know, if you feel like they're sticking their hips out and going like, hey. Then when you crop it back down, you get kind of a more dynamic pose than just doing this. Oh, the other thing I was going to say earlier, this is not actually it. Draw traditionally sometimes. If you're a digital artist, draw traditionally sometimes. Because when you kind of change the scope, you can kind of give yourself that freedom. Because, like, when I draw digitally for a long time, I was like, it has to be perfect, it has to be perfect. There was this, like, pressure and anxiety in creating. And a really great video on this, I think, is Jinja Ninja OWO on YouTube, aka June, just recently released a video about sketchbooking. And it's like, when you draw traditionally, especially if you're a digital artist, it helps kind of give you that kind of freedom to make mistakes mentally, because you can't draw perfectly traditionally. Whereas like theoretically with digital tools, you could make something perfect, but perfection is not realistic. And so, you know, holding yourself to that standard is just going to lead you to being disappointed in your work more than happy with it. So, you know, make sure that you draw traditionally. Sometimes it helps me a lot when I get not writer's block, art block, is doing some traditional art time. Perfection feels good, yeah, exactly. Because often those little mistakes that you make can actually add a lot of charm to a piece. But yeah, let yourself draw traditionally now and again, because it really helps. IMO. It can kind of just help reframe your mindset a little bit. Owie! Hi, Alex. Also, yeah, I have a lot of different songs. Why is my Spotify broken? It behaved right after I said that. I was like, oh, sorry. You better be sorry. Let me redo this here. I took a painting class at one point where they're basically trying to teach us how to make a painting version of a photo we had or we saw that we liked. And one thing that teacher said was, instead of like erasing a line you don't like, kind of try drawing over it, because if you erase it, you're just gonna do it wrong again. I don't necessarily agree with that. Yeah, sometimes it's okay to erase and kind of start over. Spotify is human toddler? Guess so. Unconnected, let it be wobbly, color splitting, keep on! Embrace the small mistakes that no one is gonna see. Wah! I saw a TikTok that was like, someone hid a PNG of, I don't remember what it was, but it was like Remy the rat from Ratatouille or something. And they hid it in their piece pretty obviously, and no one saw it. Not a single person commented on it until they made the video commenting on it. Yeah, I don't mind that. Thank you for letting me know. I will do it right now. Shoop, shoop, shoop. Is it like a black ring or like a silver ring or? But yeah. I think just generally, you know, being more forgiving with yourself and your art is a great way to get better. Because the more forgiving you are, the more you'll have fun with it. The waving hand is your left hand. Your left hand. Got it. I'm gonna just color that in white in the sketch so I remember. Yeah, they just checked him into hat, colored him. Oh, they passed me. Boom. Yeah, no one noticed it. So, like, if people aren't gonna notice a rat in an art piece, people aren't gonna notice the little mistakes. Yeah. Happy face. So just, you know, find a way to draw that's fun for you and do that. Whether that's playing silly drawing games, just relaxing while doodling in a sketchbook. You don't have to post it online. You can just draw for you. Because if you draw for engagement and attention, you're way more likely to be sad and disappointed. Because, you know, algorithm is a cruel beastie, that one. The algorithm giveth, and the algorithm taketh away. Grace Spark Pot, please. Get your sword back. There you go. Grace Spark Pot has their sword now.
I like it.
It's something a lot of newer artists struggle with, thinking that every tiny detail needs to be there because they don't know how to, yeah. Because, to be fair, simplification is a skill. But, you know, if you try to include every little detail, especially if you're trying to do it in your sketch, you're gonna end up burning yourself out. So you kind of just want to get... I've started recently doing, like, not necessarily thumbnailing, but thumbnailing. Not for, like, you know, making it work small, but kind of figuring out the shape I'm going for in a piece. And the way that I've been doing that, it's even in this file. It's just this. Like, obviously I didn't follow it to the letter, but when I'm trying to figure out the composition for a piece, one thing that I do a lot is I just take my pen and make it big. Big pen. Big pen. Big. And then I go, like, head, torso, stomach, hip. You know, I kind of silhouette it out. Even if it's not perfect, it can kind of let me experiment way faster on what I'm looking for, because I don't have, like, full aphantasia, but when I visualize something, when I try to visualize something in my brain, it basically looks like this. So often the thing I have the clearest view of is kind of the basic idea I have for a silhouette. And I don't necessarily know if it'll look good in reality. But this is one way that I can kind of experiment with that. Obviously this is a little bit harder on traditional, but in my idea it's kind of like you make the loosest possible sketch, and then you can use that sketch to kind of fill out with more confidence the details of the character. So you don't have to worry so much about the pose when you're also trying to do the details of the character. And you can change stuff if you're like, I like this better. You know. But it just gives you a place to start where you can kind of more easily figure things out. You know, that's all. Yeah, it's like an ink blot test, but your sketch, exactly. Also, if you always hide the hands and you never draw them, you will never get better at drawing them. Fun fact, did y'all know my pockets are shaped like stars? Did y'all know? Did y'all know that my shorts pockets are stars? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? I'm standing on my chair, I'm just like... There was one! Hurricane of the shorts! That was my, like, one that less people get. Yeah, like when I'm drawing my plug, sometimes I just go big, big. It's a little bit easier to sketch it that way. There you go. I'm not observant. So much lint. But the other one that a lot of people don't notice, because I haven't been wearing my jacket as much as I used to, but my jacket pockets. So I've noticed when anyone draws me, they don't often realize. So like my hoodie looks like this. Has a little X bunny on it. As this. And the pockets are shaped like this. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome in. So they're also stars. They're also like little stars. And when you put them with my shorts, you know, my shorts kind of do like a this. Kind of just get like stars. But like when I'm wearing my shorts, you kind of don't really see the star shape. You kind of just see that. Here, let me put my jacket back on. Move on back down. I can show you guys. Wow. Yeah, there you go. My little star pockets, but they cover up the star pockets on my shorts. I've just been very rambly today. Well, come on in. I head pat myself. I did not mean to head pat myself. Yeah, there's some little known facts about Ray. Anyway, I've done so many layers in this folder. Clothing is so hard for me. Shop block body, you're so valid. I stop playing Hades 2. You're valid. When I was trying to figure out my clothes, hello, for my VTuber model, it was really hard because me as a real life person, I dress in t-shirts and maybe jeans, maybe the sweatpants, maybe like maybe shorts. But you know, I wanted my VTuber to look interesting. But I just wear so I kind of went with I wear jackets a lot, but when I was in high school, I wore my Letterman every day. My Letterman jacket. So Ray in high school looked like Ray in high school looked like this. Because my hair was a little longer. This was like high school, right? Complete with depression. But I live in Texas, and I wore my Letterman jacket every day, even if it was too hot. So I just like basically always had this giant, bulky leather jacket on me. I lettered in band, by the way. Like, it wasn't anything sporty. Had my school name on it, so I'm just gonna place that with a star. So I wore this like every day, and then I had a t-shirt and jeans. That's what I wore every day, even in the summer. This is what I wore every day. No, that's fair. I got my letter jacket and they spelled my name wrong on it. I had to send it back so they would fix it. And when I graduated high school, in college, I looked like this. And yes, this is just how I draw glasses. Cut my hair short. My little blush and my freckles. I have freckles. They're really hard to see in real life. Yeah, in college, and my friends from college can vouch, I had this sweater that the neck of the sweater was super stretched out, so it always fit like this on me, and then I would have a t-shirt underneath. And I wore this sweater every day. It was like a cheap sweater I got from Target, but it was my comfort sweater. I wore it every day. And it just had hearts on it. It was just like... It was just this. It was just this. And I wore this every day, and then jeans. And then had a backpack, obviously. Because college. But this was me in college. And I wore this every day, pretty much. And then when I went to, like, when I graduated and I went to work, I looked pretty much the same, but instead of this heart sweater, I wore, like, cardigans to work. Still with t-shirts. And they were still too long, because I'm really short, guys. I bought new shoes today. I bought shoes in the kids section, and they were a 3.5, and they were still slightly big on me. Yeah, I just wore kind of like plain knitted cardigans. And then like a t-shirt with like pushing on it. Like, I am my small little guy. Yeah, I just wear like a t-shirt and jeans. This is what I wore to work. This is what I looked like at work. So when I was designing my VTuber, I was like, I feel like I have to wear a jacket because in real life, I wear sweaters and hoodies and stuff all the time. And I realized during the pandemic, this was grounding. These sweaters helped ground me and lower my overstimulation in public. So once I was at home all the time, I'm just kind of, it's knit. It's knit. You know, it's got... How tall are you, Ray? I am 5 foot even. 5 foot. My driver's license says I'm 4 foot 11 inch. I'm 4 foot 11 inches. You're 6 inches short. You should have gotten something small. Yeah, truly the coder drip. This is my coder drip. my professional web developer drip. So I was like, when I become a VTuber, I should... And then me during the pandemic was just... It's like, I'm lucky I got out of bed today. You're lucky I'm awake. And not playing... I could be playing Animal Crossing right now, kind of vibe. I just wore, like, a t-shirt and shorts and pajama shorts all the time. And I made my first VTuber during the pandemic. It's like, you know, sweatpants. But because, you know, this is kind of how I existed my entire life up until the pandemic, I was like, well, I should still put on a giant old hoodie on my VTuber. So my first VTuber had which this is not the one that I'm using right now is not my first VTuber, but my design was not significantly different. First VTuber looked like this. I had this, and then we had the same bunny logo that I have now. Bunny with the X eyes. And then big sleeves. And then this was kind of it. There you go. And then the star. So, but now that I'm at home all the time, I'm not as overstimulated and needing, like, hoodies and sweaters. So, now I just wear a t-shirt and shorts all the time. So, now I identify more with just being in a t-shirt and shorts all the time. Anyway. Ray will stop rambling now. Ray will do work. I'm gonna bring up... What is this? Oh, it's empty. Oh no, this was the canvas that I tried to draw with my eyes closed. Funbot. He lost his head. Okay. I'm gonna try and work. I'm going to... Is it okay if I pull one of your Pickeroo references up cornered? Is that alright? Just want to make sure. You may ramble and work. Yeah. I'm doing my focused tongue, but Funbot hides it. Yeah, I wasn't gonna pull up your face on stream. I didn't want to do that. I just want to get some general colors to start from. Okay, I'm gonna hide this. I'm gonna separate the neck onto its own layer so it'll be easier to layer the sweater. I'm really into bright shadows right now. I want a redder shadow than that. Yeah. No, please, go sleep. Go eat. Also, that is very interesting. Thank you for sharing, Dolly. Yeah, go eat. I'll send you the whip when I wrap up on stream. Which may not be as late as I normally go because my throat is getting really tired. Take care, cornered. I appreciate you. No. That's not why. My throat does actually hurt. Because when my mom was visiting, we ended up getting into a amicable politics discussion. And it went well, but I talked a lot. So now my throat's like, talked a lot. Thank you. Nice. Juice. But yeah, all I've played of Hades, I am not even as far in Hades 2 as I was in the tech test on stream. So, I am not far. Which is why I will not be discussing it at all. Spear's been treating me well. Like, is that the starting weapon? I did far into Undertale Yellow, like several bosses in, but I lost my progress. Oh no. I need to play Undertale Yellow. Also, I cannot wait for Deltarune chapter 3. I am sitting over here like a rabid dog. Oh, Del, I meant to tell you this, but I kept forgetting, so I'm just gonna say it on stream, I guess. So for those of you who aren't in the Discord, I posted a few days ago the trailer to Monster Prom 4, because I like the Monster Prom series. I think they're silly, goofy, and fun, even if sometimes they're a little too raunchy. It's fine. I still like them. And I am a Kickstarter supporter for the Monster Prom, or Monster Camp, Monster Road Trip series of games. And I'm not in the credits or anything. But I went into... Hi, did you wash your strawberries? I did. They're a little tart. They're still a little tart. They're not quite ripe yet. Yippee! And so I was curious. Since we got the announcement of Monster Prom 4, I was like, I wonder if there's been any, like, stuff in the Kickstarter updates. And there was. And the information that was there, which it's not, like, really any amount of actual information, was that Monster Prom 4 is gonna be more like 2, like the standard formula. Monster Prom 5 is going to be quote-unquote very different. And then some kind of implication of Monster Prom 6, which I guess they've talked about before, but I didn't know. So Monster Prom 4 is sort of gonna be the same formula, but it's Monster Con. And then Monster Prom 5 is gonna be like Monster Road Trip, where it's kind of a big departure. And then they had like codename Reverse for Monster Prom 6. The codename for Monster Prom 4 was Zoe and Liam game. Zoe and Liam game. But the other information that I got from that was, this was posted in like February, like a while ago. And they were like, we probably will have an announcement mid-2024, but we're not expecting any releases until like this year. There's probably not gonna be a release this year. So Monster Con is probably not like soon. So they're gonna say Nico's that no. Yeah, I'm very excited for MonsterCon. I keep watching the trailer because the song is just a bop. Let's go good to con, come on and let's go. Come on and make it right. I was just like, yeah. Yeah, Source is Beautiful Glitch themselves in Kickstarter. So, yeah. I can confirm that it's probably not this year. Do you have any favorite characters? I do like Polly. I do like Polly a lot in Road Trip. I didn't like her at first because she was too horny, but I do like Polly a lot in Road Trip. But I think my favorite characters are, I'm really excited to meet April. I think April looks very my speed. I like Liam because he's an asshole. I love Milo. I love them so much. Milo is probably one of my favorites. It's because you're a clown. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, our entire next theme is carnival with a circus in space. So I may or may not be planning a clown outfit. That may or may not. I haven't even gotten all of Milo's endings, but I love Milo. I haven't played a bunch of Road Trip. Me and my friend have had Road Trip forever, or at least I've had Road Trip forever because I was a Kickstarter backer. And so I've had Road Trip forever, and I just didn't play it until they announced MonsterCon, and I was like, I need Monster Road Trip. I need to play it right now. And then me and Del started binging Monster Road Trip. Which is one of the things that if I stream next week, because Del's the one visiting, we might stream like Monster Road Trip, us playing it in person together. But we could also stream it sometime after they're back home. Not in my house. Not living in my walls. I haven't. I literally just started. I've done like literally like 2 runs of Road Trip. So I have a lot of Road Trip to experience. So I appreciate the 0 spoilers. But I'm also excited. Yeah, I really like Milo. I like Aravi, but part of the reason I like Aravi is because I really like Dodger, and Dodger voices Aravi. I think Aravi's funny. But yeah, I think Aravi's a silly little guy. And then I really like Liam. Calculester's funny, but I don't know. No, that's fair. Sorry, I got in focus mode for a second. I just shut up. I was like, I got a line. Source, don't worry about it. Isn't it? I'm being scanned.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, I like Calculuster because robot. But me and Del, when we play Monster insert entry in the series here, we voice the characters. So sometimes I like a character because I have fun voicing them. And the two characters I have the most fun voicing for are Polly and Miranda. I don't know why, but Miranda awakened something in me. Yeah, it takes super long, but it adds a lot to the experience, I find. I'm voicing Milo? Ooh, that's awesome. When I voice Milo, they just kind of have this kind of voice. That's the voice that I gave Milo. Well, if we're in person, I can't do the man. Also, I don't do the man for Polly or Miranda. Miranda, I do this kind of voice where it's just kind of vaguely a hoity-toity person. And then for Polly, I kind of do like this kind of voice where she just kind of has a silly little valley girl. And she's just really happy to be here.
Oh god, Miranda's British.
I mean, she is like a colonizer, so that's also the voice I give, what's her name in Danganronpa 2? What noises do buns make? A bunch. Like, the man is not really a voice I do, he's just a filter on my voice. Sonya. Miranda reminds me of Matilda from my time at Sandrock. That makes sense. Little gremlin noises, yeah. Also, welcome in, Hero of Shade. Welcome, welcome. I've been scanned once more. Melted bun butt. He has been melted like... Why did my brain provide me with, he's been melted like pudding on the sidewalk? What is that? What is that? What is that? He's been melted like pudding on the sidewalk. Sure, whatever, thanks, brain. I mean, not wrong, but not right either. Pudding D's. On a hot day, it makes sense. I'm from Texas. It's always a hot day. Which reminds me, when my mom visited earlier, I begged her to cut my hair. I got my hair cut.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is...
It gets humid hot in Texas. It's humid hot right now. Because we've been getting a lot of rain. Just in general lately. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. Thank you. Have a good lick. It's really dry hot in Nevada, yeah. Yeah, I've grown up with hot. So hot outside. Which is why it's so funny to me that I wore jackets all the time. Like, this is jacket weather now. I decided. One of the main reasons I wore jackets all through high school is because I put pencils and pens in the pockets so that I always had a pencil or pen ready. So I didn't have to carry around like a pencil bag.
Oh, and yes, don't forget to 5-inch diskette. Don't forget to save.
Thank you. I had not saved in a while, so that's appreciated. Yeah, Texas is
Hot. It's hot in Topeka. I'm a hot toe picker.
For anyone who doesn't know that reference, I am sorry. I am sorry for my transgression. I'm glad y'all know, because I would feel weird if you didn't. I would be like, oh! I'm a hot toe picker. That's just one of my echolalias from forever and always. So like sometimes if I'm talking to my partner and I go, it's hot. And then I just start going, it's hot in Topeka. And then he'll reply, I'm a hot toe picker. So we both do it. I loved Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I quoted Cheese a lot.
Chocolate milk. Chocolate milk!
And like, you know, he just said silly things. He was very silly goofy, and I appreciated that about him. What were y'all's favorite shows as kids? I think some of my favorite shows as a kid were Invader Zim, Chowder, Flapjack, SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, Danny Phantom. I got a huge Danny Phantom hyperfixation for a while. For a hot second. Pokemon, that's also good. That's also true. That's also true. I should rewatch Yokai Watch. I tried to play Yokai Watch, but it didn't quite hook me. I liked the concept, but I wasn't super into the execution. I didn't like the battle system. My favorite creature collector is Persona. Makes silly weed noises.
One of my other big hyperfixations as a kid was Kingdom Hearts, but y'all already know that. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, oh baby, don't go too far, the way that you're making me feel tonight.
Unfortunately, I watched a Johnny Test. No wonder. That's what's wrong with you. That's what's wrong with you. I was asking me what's wrong with you? That's what's wrong with you. You watched too much Johnny Test. Whip crack, whip crack, whip crack. I did enjoy it, but I watched it a lot. I remember there being a lot of cross-dressing in it, which was cool. That's fair. my younger sibling, one of my younger siblings watched it a lot. Cyber 6. I also liked Wayside, which is a more obscure one. But I quote stuff from Wayside still. Like, for any of you who've seen like a TikTok I made for my birthday last year, I sang a little song from Wayside. I think from the first episode of Wayside. It was the principal's birthday, and he's walking to school going, "It's my birthday, it's my birthday, it's my birthday, yeah, yeah." And so now when it's my birthday, I go, "It's my birthday, it's my birthday, it's my birthday, yeah, yeah." And he also had like a line in that episode where he's like, "I'm going to slink into the shadows." And then he like slinks into the shadows and he goes, "Stupid shadows, can't see anything." I might be debuting on my birthday. That's my goal, at least. I'm not promising that because I don't know if I'll be done in time, but that's the goal. Have a good look. It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. You're debuting today. No. No, stop it. Y'all are goofy. Y'all are goofy, silly, / positive. I appreciate that about you guys.
I'm going to become one with the moss. Cricket chirp, damn, this fucking sucks. I ain't doing anything.
Mouse.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello. It's not my birthday. You know, I'm not your boyfriend. So true. We use chat elect today to be Ray's birthday. No! Well,
Happy birthday, Ray. I hope 37 treats you well.
mean to me. I'm old. I'm old. But whenever I would use a fake birthday on, like, you know, websites as a child, the fake birthday I would use, because my lucky number was 5, the fake birthday I would use would always be May 5th. So, I mean, it's, like, near my fake birthday, if that counts for anything. $5.55. That's when I was born. What would have made your birthday 2 days ago? Yeah, it would have made my birthday 2 days ago. That's why I was like, I mean, it's close to my fake birthday. We at Neopets wish you a happy birthday. Yeah, Neopets and like Nintendo sometimes sends me happy birthday messages around this time of year. I also used to get the Google happy birthday Google like every May 5th. That'll make you 69 years old. No! Dies. Perishes, passes away. Buddy weed number? So that's what approximately 30 looks like. Aging pretty well. I think of that, like, there's like that, I think it's called like Anonymous M. There's like this little song where like, it's like, what's your favorite food? Nothing. I am a robot. Or I am not human. And it's like, how old are you? 16. Forever. Forever? I'm not human. I'm like, just like me for real. Ayoni? Ayoni. Oh no, I'm sorry. Welcome in.
Hello.
Hello. Sarah was built like 3 weeks ago. I think we're doing well. We're just kind of chatting about whatever.
Hello.
I'm working on art. Just vibing here. Welcome on in. Happy to have you. Aww. Thank you. I'm gonna cry. I know Dell's doing well. Because Dell's been playing Hades 2 all day, and then also is coming to visit me soon. So I imagine that they're doing well. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I played Hades 2 till I started experiencing side effects. I don't remember. I think I was watching Zoe Gauntlet Queen play Mario Wonder, and for whatever reason there was a bit that got started that was like, I smoked a whole or I like inhaled an entire suitcase of cocaine and now I'm feeling the effects. Like in a YouTuber voice, like we all started doing it. It was so funny. So now whenever I read feeling the like effects, I think of I smoked an entire suitcase of cocaine and now I'm feeling the effects. I'm gonna be playing it on the plane. Nice. Forgets to visit during because they're playing. I would be very, very sad because I bought it for them. And if they forgot to visit because I bought them a video game, I would unbuy it for them. Not clickbait? Such an Archer joke. Sort of an entire suitcase of cocaine and now I'm feeling the effects? Exactly.
Hades 2 seems cool. I played the tech test on stream and it was very fun.
Sometimes when I'm drawing, I unfocus my eyes so that I can sort of reset my own vision with the piece. Like, does this look good? No. Fix that part. Could be that or... You know what? Untwo's your hate. Exactly. Exactly. What is that voice? I don't know. I'm not a person right now. Both proved not to explode my Steam Deck battery. Yeah, Hades 2 runs surprisingly well. Getting it out of my bun, it feels kind of swag. Oh, get it out of my bun. Nice. I'm glad you guys like the bottle decorations. I probably won't be making any more because I'm redoing the bottles probably for debut. So I'm like, I don't want to make any more because that creates more work when I remake them. And it's a Coke song. The effects. I'm feeling them. debut birthday. Your debut birthday was 2 days ago. No! Your streamers at 3? Wow. I've been streaming for a long time, technically, but consistently streaming for about almost 2 years.
Almost 2 whole years.
I sorted an entire suitcase of cocaine and am now feeling the effects. Gone very wrong. Gamer moment, 5 a.m.
You get it. You understand my plight. Yeah, my affiliate anniversary is in June or July. Nope, he does not have a nose. He cannot sniff. If you look, my nose is only implied. Do I have a nose? Who knows? Who knows if I have a nose? No one knows. That was a very well-timed boop, yep. I don't knows. Exactly. I'm picking up what I'm putting down. My sibling would say, "You're scooping what I'm pooping." There's a problem with this hair shape. It needs to go out more here. Just gonna add some. There we go. I think I'm charging what you're plugging in. I like that one. My humor's broken. I was laughing hard at that joke. And my sibling just started saying, "I'm scooping what you're pooping" one day. And I was just like, ah. Like, wonderful. Masterful. Ow! Rude to me. Very rude. Slash J. Who knows? Is it a J or an SRS? Who can say? No, I'm upset. If it bothered me, that wouldn't be a redeem. Owie, dow! I can tell when you do it because it's got a different noise! Mean to me. It's a slash question mark? Slash ambiguous? SRS. Yeah, that's pretty good. What did I do? I have a question. What's up?
Meow. That's a good question. I don't know. Meow.
Obviously the answer is Nya.
True. Pretty true. Answer is :3. The answer is hello, everybody nyan. I wish I were a bird. Oh my god!
Hello,
Mrs. Clown. Can I have a bowl of soup? Oop. What do they say about people who wish that they were a bird? America! Ransom? Ransom? Heck, so soon already? I love Knives Out, sorry. UK kind of looks like Mori, the first prime minister. I love that whole clip. It's so funny.
Think Giovanni Pokemon made Rainbow Rocket because he supports his gay son? No. That man does not support his son. Hey, Magic, there's Trick. World and Kingdom Hearts! It must be the strictest with everyone shouting their names. Sora! Donald! Goofy! Donkey! Painter! Pence! Oled!
Hey Ray, what's your favorite music genre?
That's tricky. Probably J-pop? Probably J-pop? That's what I would think. I listen to a lot of stuff. Basically just kind of what makes me want to dance and sing along. But I like a lot of Vocaloid, and I like a lot of musical theater songs. People just have got it memorized. Peter, a horse is here. Giovanni saw what other companies do during Pride Month, and he went, I can do that. I can do that. Itchy face. Okay. It was a bit of a short stream, but my throat and voice are getting mega tired. So I think it'll be best for tomorrow's stream if I stop there. if I get scanned right now. No, no, rude.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
That's not nice. Why are you so mean to me? Slash silly. Slash silly. I think we broke again. Gotta restart. Gotta reboot.
Croissant.
Croissant. Did y'all know that my Starting Soon song has a name? Me and Mina FM named it when they composed it for me. Did y'all know it has a name? It's called Bunny Boot Sequence. Also, yeah, the stemboard knows how to be mean to me. It's more effective at being mean to me that y'all were when you had individual redeems. That's kind of why I like it. I feel like that randomness makes it all the funnier when it is mean to me. It's awful. It's called Bunny Boot Sequence. Fries and subs. Boom! Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop drawing. I stopped. I stopped. We made good progress today. Happy with how this is coming along. And we drew this too.
Croissant.
And this Pichu. And we did some drawing tips with Ray. And including and talked about my life. We have high school Ray, college Ray, who wore this sweater from Target, which I still have. I still have this sweater. My cardigan that I would wear to work. And then grumpy me during the pandemic. To VTuber me. Wahoo! So fun fact, the reason that my hair and face and stuff look like this is because that's just kind of what I look like. Like, obviously, it's like a cartoonized version of me, but that's how I look in my brain. I think Giovanni from the manga is a great father. He didn't care about sacrificing anything to bring back his son. He's a bad guy, but a great father. That's fair. But we had Ray through the years, and then we had talking about different ways that I draw. We have my my sweater. Random.
I just like to draw.
We had the shading discussion. Yeah. Breaking things down into shapes, which apparently is out here. And we had the woo! Yeah. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. We'll be live again tomorrow, earlier in the day. I'm gonna go ahead and lessen the sketch a little bit more. Actually, I can put it behind. Get nah. Export this just as for a preview. Does look like my PNG? You do not. That is not true. You look like a deli bird. He is a bad guy, but he's not a bad guy. Makes me think of Wreck-It Ralph. Cool. Let's hop on over here. Wow. Okay. Okay. Wahoo, yippee. I'm gonna see who's live for us to go on and raid on over to. Put my pen down. I know Doodle's live. I'm seeing if there's anybody else. Because we raided Doodle recently. I'm very biased towards Doodle though.
My second Doodle. Doodle Sprout, my friend Doodle.
What did we raid last time we raided? All I see is redeems. Oh wait, here we go. PRHN, which is it's been 3 streams since we raided Doodle. Is that too many? Is that enough?
Is that enough streams to raid Doodle?
Oh no.
I just say.
I can't say I do look like my model. I don't have one of Big Matt's fan. Prepare for the emotional damage of the last one. Valid. Alright, we're rating Doodle. I'm too biased. There's not anybody that I'm like, yeah! More than rating Doodle Sprout doing art. It just feels correct. Okie dokie. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you very many. If you would like to check me out tomorrow, I go live at 1 p.m. Central Time, which is in about, I don't know, less than 12 hours. In like, Oh, it's in a little more than 12 hours. It's in, rain, 9. So it's 9:30 right now for me. So, half an hour, an hour. Anyway, like 14 hours from now, I'm gonna go sleep and then we'll be back. But for now, my voice is starting to go out. Like, if I stop projecting, this is kind of where my voice is sitting, so I'm gonna stop pushing it. And you guys are gonna go say hi to Doodle. And I'll see you guys again real soon. And if I don't see you before my break, take care of yourself. Because you deserve to take care of yourself. And if you don't, I'll get you.
See you guys later.